I'm just going to get into it. You're going to hear more about my story tomorrow and just some things that I've been just really manifesting today. This is unbelievable. You can't really understand what life is about without being in an environment like this. Like all day I just keep thinking of how blessed and how lucky we are to be part of something like this that makes such a difference in people's lives, guys. I'm so thankful for all of you guys so much. It's unbelievable. I'm very emotional, guys. Love you guys so much. Let me get into this so I could just get rid of the emotions. Okay, let's get to work. All right. I'm talking to you guys about moving from follower to leader. All right, and I'm going to try to keep this as light as possible. Here's some leadership myths that I think people in the room sometimes forget about. See, guys, listen, we were all in the same shoes, all of us. You have to remember that, okay? We were all in the same shoes. Here's what I want you to know. Nobody wakes up and all of a sudden one day they decide they're a leader. It doesn't work like that, okay? I don't want you to look at anybody, not Jamie, not Leanne, not Morrow, not Darren, not Don Xavier, not Nat, not nobody. Don't look at anybody and just think, I can't be like that. There's no such thing, guys. This is a long working process for all of us, all right? And every single one of you can be here and be in the position you want to be. Trust me, I'm going to tell you more about that tomorrow night, okay? Actually, I want to go back, sorry. Having the title of a manager or director doesn't make you one. I'll talk about that in a second. And no one's going to follow you just because. See, I hear people on the phone, and I hear people giving interviews, and I hear people asking questions. Guys, listen, people aren't going to follow you just because you think you have a title or just because they're supposed to. If people aren't following you, I've heard some questions about what should I do when I can't motivate people and people don't want to do stuff and blah, blah, blah. They're not following me. Write this down. Here's exactly what you need to do. Ready? Go look in the mirror. Okay? And you can think about that for the rest of the evening, okay? So, earning the title of and becoming a leader involves a long and ongoing process like I explained. But here's the key, ready? It all starts with being a great follower first. If you suck as a leader, it means you sucked as a follower. That's it. You got to go back. You got to take a step back and you got to start over again. I meet people all the time and say, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. And yet, again, it goes back to go look in the mirror, okay? You've got to start. You can't run without, you guys understand what I was about to say, okay? Look, here's a definition of a follower. I looked this up. I loved it, okay? An adherent or devotee to a particular person, cause, or activity, okay? Think about that. Think about, are you devoted? Are you devoted to the cause? Are you devoted to the activity? Yesterday in the executive director meeting, I said something, and I had said that you can't have massive success without a 100% commitment to your cause, your business, your life for a period of time, okay? Now, let me make you guys understand something. 19 years in the business, I've understood that there's no such thing as balance. There's none. Pam was up here, and see, I loved what Pam said and what Pam went over, because Pam, you weren't balancing your life, because there's no such thing as balance. Here's what there is such a thing of. You ready? 100% to the activity that you choose to do at that given time. That's it. If you're with your family, be with them 100%. You can't be partly with your sitting there going, I'm going to be 50% with my family, 50% with my business. There's no such thing. Do you understand? See, I work a lot. My wife's on board with that. My kids are on board with that. They understand that there is a disproportionate balance to my business because very, very soon there will be a disproportionate balance to my vacation time. You understand that, right, guys? But until you understand you've got to devote yourself to the cause first, none of that's going to happen. All right? Here's what I want to say to you guys, okay? What is not seen, the third point there, guys, what is not seen is the often vitally important leadership of followers as they meet organizational visions, missions, and goals. If you want to be a great leader, and I'll talk more about this tomorrow night, you're nothing without your followers. Your followers are your leaders. They're the leaders. I'm up on stage, not because of Frank DeLeo. Come on, okay? Get to know me a little bit. You're going to shake your head. I'm up on stage because of the Jennifer Wheatcrofts and the Francis Cindy's and the Mitchells and the Rayons and the Tareks and the Unbelievable, and because of FML and the support group at the Vaughan office, right? That's why we're up on stage. So who's the real leader? They're the leaders. And until you understand that, things won't change in your life. The key to this business, it's all about service. It's all about service, guys. I heard so many people talk about me, I. Why can't I get this done? Why can't I do that? Why don't you stop and try to ask yourself, how can I help someone else get something done? Here's 8 qualities, eight leadership qualities of followers. Number 1 is enthusiasm. I think that's kind of evident here, right? Guys, let me ask you something, or let me explain something to you. You need to look around the room, and any of the leaders, the mentors, the people that you follow, that you look up to, that you want to be like, and look at the enthusiasm. I guarantee you that 9.9 out of 10 times, they've got a high level of enthusiasm. What should you be doing, right? Are you running around here with your peers, high-fiving everybody, and then you go back to the office and you do an interview, and you're like, hello, welcome, thanks, come to my office. Let's sit down and talk to you about life insurance. It's a very serious subject. Doesn't work like that, guys. Ask the people in our office. We're nuts at the office. We're running around. We're going crazy all the time. Well, I'm no different at home or in my business than I am around here with you guys. You understand that? Number 2, set the example. Walk the talk, guys. Walk the talk. Okay? If you don't set the example, nothing is going to happen. Remember what I said. Look in the mirror, right? Okay? Whoops. Number 3, know your responsibilities. I think all of this is straightforward. A lot of this has been already covered, guys. Show some pride. Show some pride. I'm going to tell you guys something. I know pride is it one of the 7 sins? I can't remember. Is it? It is, right? I don't know. I think some of you need to show a little bit more pride. I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't know if that's telling you to sin more. I don't get it. But some of you are so capable of changing the world. Some of you have such a bright light inside of you, you're afraid to let it shine. You see, George David's a great example because he believes so much that he changes people's lives that he demands that they understand that. And when someone doesn't appreciate, George fires more clients than most of you close. No, I'm being serious. You understand? Because if they don't follow him and his advice and they do everything he says, he doesn't want them as a client. Right? See, that's pride in his work. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Personal responsibility in developing excellence in everyone, including your clients. That's pride. Number 5, initiate followers. Right? Don't wait to be told what to do, guys. Number 6, lifelong learners. That's all, kind of self-explanatory. Wow, the time is gone. This is not fair. Emotional awareness. And finally, guys, seek to serve. Seek to serve. Seek. All the leaders in this room, I could tell you they've changed lives. They've changed people's lives. The executive directors here aren't about, they're not about just changing their own lives and their family's life. They understand that it's about changing other people's lives. That's what Experior is about. That's what our movement is about. And until you catch that in your heart of hearts, nothing's going to change for you. Okay? So let me just kind of go right to the end here because I'm out of time. And here's what I just want to finish with. 1 second. Okay? Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. If you want to make a change in your life, here's what you have to understand. The best followers make the best leaders. The best followers make the best. There's no difference, guys, between a follower and a leader. There's none. A follower is just someone who's learning and is going to get to the top. But it's that person that understands the process, guys, and commits to the process that goes on and wins and changes other people's lives along the way. All right? Look. Here's how you win. I'm going to finish with this. My time's up. I'm going to finish with this real quick. Here's phase 1 to winning. You ready? Here's a simple game plan for your business. Phase number 1 is bust your butt. Guys, I know Jamie yesterday talked about, family's important. And guys, my family's everything to me. So don't ever think that I'm not saying your family's not important. I'm not saying that. Family's important. Here's my point. Bust your butt. Right? If you're spending time with your family and the other things you want to do means you got to get up at 5 in the morning to make time to do the things you got to do, then do it. If it means being on the sidelines at your son's rugby game means you're 11 p.m. at the office, then do it. But you got to bust your butt. There's no free ride here. There's no free ride. Phase 2, bust your butt and become an executive director. That's it. If you're not an executive director, become one. There's no time limit. It doesn't matter if it takes you 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4. It doesn't matter. Just get there. That's the second phase of winning. Third phase of winning is now start to promote executive directors, because this isn't about you. It's about helping others. And when you can start to live that, things start to change. Okay? And then phase 4, you get to relax. You get to relax, guys. You begin to travel. You begin to experience life. My wife and I, we've started to do a lot more travel. We start to dream. We start to now just do the things we want to do, guys. We don't worry about money. We don't worry about anything. I'm going to talk about tomorrow night. I'm going to talk about tonight. But guys, listen. It's very, very simple. It's very simple. You've heard it a million times. Help people get what they want. Just put that in your head. Help them get what they want, whether it's your client, whether it's your teammate, your advisor, your director, your sideline, your downline, your upline. I don't give a damn. We're all one team. We're all one dream. If we can help more people get what they really want, we all win, guys, and that's how winning is done. I love you guys. Thank you very much. I'm done.
Hey, if you like this video or any of the other videos that I have on my channel, stay tuned. We have so many more coming, but I want to make sure that you're in the know, that you know when they're coming. So please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the notification bell.